On that overtime possession inside the 5, that swing past the Hawk, did they just read it right? The one that lost that yardage?
They made a play, and that's all we can say. They made a play.
Just finishing 1-15. How do you sum up, just how this feels to go on this thing?
It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good because we don't. We've lost more than our fair share of games, and it's not where we want to be. Again, I appreciate the fight and the players, but this is about winning and losing, and I think we all know that. And I think that's what our guys are going to be motivated when they get back to try to do. We need to start winning more than we lose.
Hugh, what do you anticipate doing next when you get back? Will you meet with Haslam to discuss any possible changes in the organization? There have been reports that you will.
No, I don't. Out of all these reports and things that are being said, I don't know where any of that comes from. Obviously I'm going to speak to Mr. Haslam just because that's what I do. But there's no. We just need to continue to get better and stick to our plan and work through it and get to where we need to be.
You said, that Sashi, leans on you a lot. So for, football expertise and evaluating players, would you want a veteran guy added to the personnel department?
And I don't want to answer any more questions about any of that. Me and Sashi are in lockstep trying to get this organization, this football team, to be the best it is. Okay? We're going to get there. That's all I can tell you. I don't want to answer any more questions about this and that. We're together. We know what we're doing. We got work to do. We got to get better at what we're doing, and we all understand that. This is hurtful for the whole organization, not just me, but Sashi and Jimmy and Dee and Paul and Andrew too. We're all in this together. There's no divide here. We just need to get better, and that's what we need to do from the top down, and we'll do that.
Do you take any small, tiny bit of consolation in Terrell getting his 1,000 yards?
I'm happy for him. Again, he made those plays to give himself an opportunity to do that. But I'd rather take the win more so than anything, because I think that's what we're out there playing for. I'm sure he was trying to win just like everybody was. But we just, again, all the individual things, I think we all would trade for more victories this season.
Do you know how bad Cam's knee is?
I think we'll find out more about it tomorrow. But it's not. I don't think it's something that's good. So we'll know more tomorrow.
And what did you think of him at right tackle while he was out there, and then Fabiano at center?
I thought there were some good things, and there was a sack given up, and then I thought, one time we had a ball go over our head, where we snapped the ball, go soon. But those are the things that's going to happen. It's unfortunate, but those things are going to happen. And again, we just got to continue to get better. Got to get these guys better.
Was Cam pulled as part of a plan, or was it just because he gave up that sack?
I'm sorry?
You pulled Cam out and put Sean Coleman in? What was the reason?
I was going to do that anyway.
Okay.
That was part of what I was going to do.
Have you seen enough, over the last, have you seen enough this season to give you reason to believe, to give fans reason for hope that you can get this thing turned around
Oh, I do.
next season?
There's no question. I know our fans probably don't feel that way, and I get that, and I respect that. 1-15 doesn't say you're heading in the right direction. It says that things are status quo and not as good. I would hope our fans would hang with us. I think if people would look at our team, they'll see a young team that fights hard, some veterans that play extremely hard, and a team that's together. I don't think there's any fraction within what we do or how we do it. We just need to continue to get better, in all areas. For me, I'm going to go back and we need to look at everything, from top to bottom, and we'll do that. Take our time in doing that, because my charge is to get this organization, football team, where it needs to be, along with our executive group. And I know that's their charge, that's my charge, and that's what we're going to do. And it's not going to be easy decisions we have to make, but there's going to be some we have to make in order to get this organization up to where it needs to be. But I feel comfortable that the support is there, and that's what we'll do.
Are you closer than your record would indicate, or do you feel like you've earned the record?
I feel like we've earned it, because that's what it is. I don't think you can, sugarcoat that. It is what it is. And but chance next year to earn a different type of record, you know, and I think that's where it starts. We're 1-15. I never would have thought that in a million years, but we are, so we can't run from that. We gotta, if anything, hopefully everybody has a fire in their belly to change it, because I know that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm sure that's what we all want to do.
How can you kind of sum up what you've seen from Robert in these last 4 starts?
I've seen him get better, you know, there's no question. I've seen him get better. I see things to keep growing from. I'll watch it more in detail, but I thought there were some good things today. I think there's some things to continue to improve on. I think every week he went out there and got better, you know, and I think, I still think there's another level for him to play at, you know, and we gotta evaluate and see if it's the right thing for us as we move forward.
Is there any part of you that wants to take a, you know, decompress for a few days?
Honestly, I don't know, and dive in as fast as I can. I'm probably, as I say all the time, more determined to fix this now and faster than I ever have before in my life, because I don't like this. You know, I have colleagues and people I compete against, and I never would have thought that we'd be 1-15, but we are, you know, so I don't like to be associated with that. I'm the head of it, and so to me, we have to fix it as fast as we can. You know, there's a plan, and we have to work our plan and work it, and do it right, and make sure we get to where we need to be, because I don't want to feel like this anymore.
You obviously you wanted to win more games. Can any part of you appreciate the opportunity to pick number 1?
You know, honestly, you know, that, I know everybody talks about that, and that's, you know, maybe it is important as you sit here now and it's over with, but I thought what was more important is the locker room, our players, and their fight and their grit and trying to win. You know, you didn't see a team that laid down. You didn't see a team that walked in here and said, okay, we're not playing. You saw a team in here who was trying to win and had a chance to win and should have won, in my opinion. We just didn't do enough of the right things to finish it. So, as I told you guys last week, we were coming here to win the game. We wasn't coming here worried about a number 1 pick, 2, 3, whatever that is. Those guys gave it everything they have, and I'm proud of them for it.
Now that you do have the number 1 pick, does that, you know, maybe give you even a little bit more hope that you can get this thing turned around?
Absolutely, absolutely. I think we're going to have opportunities to pick good players. We put good players on our team. You know, some guys who can make a difference, have a chance to be on this football team as we move forward.
Good.
Thank you.